we started the show, and then we did the intro just after the show started. We went into the intro. Have you watched some of the old ones?
Yeah, it's been.
It makes an interesting introduction.
All right. Well, we're here. We're live. Wake up,
Wilmington.
There we go. There we go. We're here. Yes, it's just us kids today, but we do have guests coming in if they do what they say. We have tomorrow, we have Dan Gray, who's sponsoring a couple of these local festivals. And on Wednesday, we have the one, the only, Stuart, may the Schwartz be with you. Kevin Martin's watching, Rita Wolf, Don Wells.
And we are on 100% fiber today. We got fiber all through the building.
We
got
should
all
have a Raisin Bran box up
we
here
got
to
all
celebrate.
that taken care of this past Friday. And so now we've got fiber here in Charlie's. We have fiber in 3 other locations throughout the building that they finally got things right on Friday.
So, and it's working at speed like it's supposed to, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, we're getting just under a gigabit because I had backed it off. What happened apparently was they had some defective boxes, we'll say. The boxes, they do what's called a mesh network. So you got, it's sort of like cell towers. Cell towers, when you go from one cell tower to the next, it hands you off to the next cell tower. Well, when we do a mesh network inside this building, you go from one room to the next, it hands you off to the next box. Well, the main box, apparently from the get-go, was not working properly. And so when they replaced that, everything cleared up. It was remarkable. And so now we've got a mesh box here in Charlie's where we do the broadcast. We have a mesh box in my studio upstairs, in the production studio upstairs, and also in the main room where the fiber comes into the building. So we should be fiber complete. And you guys, for the first time, are all on the same network, which is the old Spectrum.
It's all right, hey,
It's working,
yeah,
right?
it's
I don't know,
working.
but I lost the show altogether.
Oh, well, did you hit a button, Jerry?
Here, let's see. Need help?
Charlie's going to help you.
Here's what it does.
It's a pretty graphic.
There you go.
They're there. Now, it's not live anymore. Watch.
It should be.
There it is. There. Oh no, it's today's show is 272.
I don't know, I would get completely out of it and start.
Yeah,
Well,
start
no,
over.
wait a minute. It says Jerry Keplinger is watching. Is that today's show right there?
It probably, well, it'll say
That's
live on all of them.
271. It says Jerry
I
Keplinger.
know, I saw it.
You're
said I was
watching
on. There it
somewhere.
is. There it is.
All right, there
It
you
just
go,
now
Jerry.
came up.
There you go. It's got to
I
have
had
right
that much
finger.
lag.
So everybody in Charlie's, all you guys now are not on Verizon or any of the other, because sometimes it's hard to get Verizon into the building.
Right.
So you guys are all on the Spectrum network that we used to broadcast the show previously.
So now, you know how good ours is going to be.
Well, it might. But since we finally got everything fixed on fiber here with Omni in the theater for our company, I have it on good authority that one of the girls that's involved with making that decision, she walked across the street to the printers to pick up, we have these huge posters that we put up in the glass windows outside of the theater. And well, the printer does all kinds of stuff for the theater, and they're right across the street, great printer. So anyway, she walked across, she was talking to them about the fact that she had called Spectrum in because their phones weren't, the phones weren't working here properly. They were in all kinds of problems. And there was some thought that maybe Omni and Spectrum were crossed somewhere, which was not the case. And I told them here, I said, no, that's not, the problems you're having are related strictly to Spectrum. So they got Spectrum in here. Spectrum came in, they confirmed, they said, no, there's nothing crossed. I don't know whether they actually cleared up their problems, but she said, after talking with the people across the, at the printer shop, because the printer shop has had the fiber now for a couple months and they love it. And so they said, but they did come back and replaced the main box. So it may be that there were a big slew-
Several boxes.
Yeah, of boxes when they started installing down Main Street for fiber.
You got a bad batch.
That's right. They had a bad batch that had some issues or whatever. But the minute they replaced that main box Friday, everything cleared up. It was remarkable. Imagine that. Equipment working properly.
All right, well, we got some news. The weather looks beautiful today.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't looked. I mean, earlier last week I saw where they were calling like rain every day, but I think that's most like the evening type stuff.
Possibility.
You know,
Yeah, they were
yeah,
talking
where, you know,
possibility
but-
Wednesday, Thursday out.
But Tuesday's looking good?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I heard.
Good.
Well, my main concern was as we get closer to, for instance, I don't really care.
Football.
Well, and I don't care about Miami Trace football or anywhere we're going to be in a press box. Where I'm more concerned about running into problems is where we would be at Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
Because at Ohio State, we're in a 3-story metal
Right.
tower, and it has no protection from rain, wind,
Right.
sleet, or whatever.
Lightning.
Rick Morton is watching.
Yep.
Rick, did you get your van fixed? Are you coming in tomorrow? Give us a clue there, brother. Let us know. Here we go. Speaking of weather, the National Weather Service has declared this has been the most humid summer since. What do you think?
75.
Even farther.
The
back.
Ice Age.
Almost. 1950.
Oh, wow.
So most humid summer since 1950.
Wow.
And I wasn't here then.
I wasn't either.
Oh, and either.
Well, it was close. I was here in 53.
Apple surged 13% last week. The
Why do you think that
NASDAQ
was?
hit record high because he visited Trump and give him a little trophy. S&P 500 was close to another record high. Also, AMD and NVIDIA now can start selling chips to China
Why is that?
because not the profit, but the 15% of the revenue goes back to the United States. So Trump made another deal where he's bringing in more money. So good for him on that. Milwaukee was hit with flash floods this last week.
Did you see their fair was
Yeah.
washed out?
The Ohio State. The Wisconsin State Fair had to close the last day.
Wow.
They got 5.74 inches of rain within several hours.
Yeah.
That's a lot
That's
of
a
rain.
lot of rain.
Can you imagine if that had been snow? That'd been like 60 inches of snow or something crazy. Netanyahu, I don't know if I like this, guys. I mean, I'm not a big Gaza guy or big what's going on over there. It's weird. I don't know. But Netanyahu, they bombed the hospital because Hamas uses it for a front for their operation. But they killed 5 journalists
Yeah, I saw
from
that.
Al Jazeera TV. Also,
Is that good or bad, Charlie?
I don't know. I don't think it's good because the journalists are just covering it no matter who they're covering it for. But they're also getting ready to go after these camps that they're going in. I mean, they're,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard for me to, you know, the Jewish people, you know, we know what atrocities they've been through, and you think they would know what kind of atrocities they've been through. Now it almost seems like they're getting ready to do the same thing to these people in Gaza. But it's
Yeah,
Hamas.
but you got to remember there are two
It's
people.
Hamas.
Yeah, there's Hamas, which is not
And
the
the
same
Palestinians.
as the Palestinians, right?
But I don't think you can decipher a lot of times.
Well, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean, that's like, you know, when you have bombs
So-
coming in from Lebanon, how are you going to discern
So
whether
if
it's
you're
the
a
Lebanese people?
Palestinian over there, you need to just get out. You need to go to Jordan. you need
well,
to
but
go-
they've been trying to do that, but none of the other Arab states want them. They don't want to take the refugees.
because they think it'll be Hamas. in
Hamas
there.
mixed in.
And that's probably true. Hamas would probably infiltrate, you know, under the guise that they were, you know.
I tell you,
Well-
that's a mess.
Well, that's like
That's just all it is.
the
Mess.
Palestinians. They're saying that, hey, you know, we want to be a state and be recognized, and Hamas is not going to have anything to do with it. Well, that's crazy because Hamas took over, they run things, and they can say whatever they want to say. It's been that way forever.
Yeah.
And I noticed, what I see, Australia was the next one in line there that just said they recognized.
I've got that in my notes here today.
And I think like,
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to matter. The rest of the world could recognize Gaza in the sense the Israelis are still going to do what they want to do, what they feel like they have to do, and they're doing it. I mean, you have to remember, if you think about it on the terms of let's just say Ohio, if you had someone in Indiana, because we're in Southwest Ohio, that were shooting rockets into Ohio on a periodic basis, you wouldn't feel very safe. So if you could go into Indiana and you could remove the threat and occupy it yourself just to make sure that there was security, you do it. And that's exactly what the Israelis are doing. They are trying to, and they did the same thing essentially when they went into Lebanon, and because Lebanon, presents the same kind of threat to the north. Let's face it, those countries are all right up next to each other.
Well, so far, automobile prices have not went up. The dealers have just been taking the hit, but they say that's about to change because of tariffs. The automobile prices are going to go up. But I don't know how they can go up. You have these go look at buying new cars. All three companies lately, all the major three. Hey, I'm gonna give you 15,000 back in credits if you buy today. We're gonna take 15,000. So how can they say that the tariffs are affecting them that much?
Well, it's called sleight of hand. It's part of the marketing plan for automobile dealers and companies have been forever. It's like they give with one hand, they take away with the other. So as long as they can keep you so that you don't really understand, the finances of the whole thing, you've already signed on the dotted line. You get your payment book and you say, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. But you're already committed.
Well, and the thing of it is, car companies make so much money off cars.
And that's true.
They don't need to say they don't.
Yeah,
they do.
They do.
Dealerships don't anymore because they've taken all the incentives or a lot of the incentives away from dealers. A lot of things you used to get as incentives as a dealer, you don't get anymore. And the company's keeping that. So now dealerships got to make it off service.
Well, and that's the point. Dealerships make more money off of used cars when you talk about selling than they do off of new cars. There's a lot more profit in a used car than there is a new car.
Yeah.
And on top of it, the thing that really saves dealerships is the fact that they are the service arm. Mm-hmm. And so whether you've got a used car or a new car from them, if you're going back to their service department and you're getting oil changes and you're buying tires and you're doing the necessities of keeping the vehicle running, that's where they're making their money.
I don't know what dealership rates are. Labor rates in a dealership now
pretty high.
I know they're over 125.
They would have to be, because I think even when I had my transmission shops and that, we were still charging, I don't know, close to $70 an hour, and that's been a fur piece ago.
Stephanie Morton's watching. Vicki Kendall, I agree with you completely. It is a holy war, and they're going to fight to the end with no end in sight. Guys, do us a favor, hit that share button. Invite your friends to come and join us. So that's the automobile. More news here. We got more here. Tesla, this is interesting, is going to start providing electric to British homes. So they're expanding. And like Jerry said, Australia is joining the UK, Canada, and France to recognize a Palestinian state. We have a pollen alert, too, today in the area.
We got pollen?
Yeah, medium to high pollen alert today.
Is Tesla, are they going to do one of those big battery, central battery distribution things? Is that how they're going to furnish the electric every year?
I don't know. That's all I read about it was just...
Well, I think that, once again, Tesla sells a number of different power sources. They have huge batteries that can go on the wall, and they look nice, so that if they have to be like either in a garage or they have to be even, in the basement or whatever, they don't stick out like a sore thumb. So, and you can have, 1, 2, or 3, they connect them together, and that can provide power, an entire need for a home. They still have to be charged, but, a lot of power grids are on a timed basis anyway. You pay more for power at certain times of the day.
Yeah.
And so if you can charge those during the time when, it's the cheapest. And I know AES here in this part of Ohio, they're asking, in case you didn't know it, for an 18% increase, which is going to cost the average user, they say, about $25, $26 a month. And so that is in the works as far as AES. And they've just made this huge push to change everyone over to these new meters. And it used to be that in the old days, they had to physically come up to the meter and read it. Mm-hmm. Then they got on these wireless meters where they could come down your lane, or they could be at the end of the driveway or whatever, and they could read the meter. They didn't have to go back and fight the dog to get to the meter.
Right.
Now the meters can be read actually from AES.
Yeah.
So
at the office.
Yeah, it's not. But I always get a little worried. It's like with my
way our
Ford.
water bills can be, in spite if we change over to this new meter. I'm not real pleased with this new meter, because the old meters are, they're metal. They're ready to go. These new meters that do this,
They're a composite.
well, yeah, they're plastic, and but you can buy just the tops and put them on. So we may do that.
Well, the biggest problem I have trusting government the way I do, with my car, I would go in and have it serviced. And with regard to the transmission, which was an automatic transmission on my other Focus, they would get updates from Ford, and they would put those updates on the car to help with the proper functioning of the transmission.
Right.
And I'm thinking, what's to stop them from
screwing them all up?
That's right, making it so it doesn't function, so they can sell me a new transmission. Well, it's the same thing with them being able to read the meter. If they can read the meter now from AES, can they change what I use from AES now that they've got this?
For some reason, I've got a signal glitch.
Your broadcast is waiting
Lost
for a signal.
Vicky Kendall, lost signal. I wonder if it's back now, like hers just popped back on.
Interesting. So do we think that was on the fiber side, or do we think that was on the Spectrum side?
I don't know. We're talking energy. Have you got anything in there about them wanting to put the nuclear plant on the moon?
I think I mentioned that last week one day. Yeah, nuclear plant on the moon. What do you think of that?
Maybe AES just sent us a signal that if we talk about what they can do and can't do, that they're going to cut our broadcast.
Right. Yeah, never know.
Well, they said it's going to generate. It would be equal to the power that a 2,000 square foot home would use in 3 days. That ain't much power, really, to be on the moon if you're going to do anything.
Well, what would they do up there? It's not like they're going to, run a movie theater or a plat of houses or whatever. Now, I do know that
Dollar General is needing to get up there.
Yeah,
well,
that's right.
Dollar General's already got 2 locations picked out.
And
one on Mars, too.
Yeah,
they're them and McDonald's and Dollar General were fighting over the one area. They both.
I think that actually, I heard something about McDonald's over the weekend where they're getting to the point of no return. They are increasing their pricing to a rate where it's no longer going to be something that the average family can afford. It's not like mom and dad can take the kids out for a Big Mac and be able to afford it. It's just getting, it seems like Mickey D's is increasing much faster than, for instance, Wendy's. I don't know why that is, but
Rick Morton, I've been having delays also.
Yeah.
On his feed today.
So I don't know whether it's Facebook or YouTube and that's the unfortunate
That's something
thing
you can check out. Try the YouTube and then try the Facebook and see if
I'm on
one's
Facebook as
better
well
than the
today.
other.
Yeah. For those of you that are already registered for YouTube.
Yeah, I got a few other things, not much. Jerry is in mourning today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because on September 30th, guess what comes to an end?
September
Social
the 30th,
Security
when they
checks.
probably are going to end the rebate for electric vehicles.
I'll give you a hint.
Telephone?
AOL dial-up
Oh.
is going to end September 30th.
Oh my
Still got
gosh.
it?
Yeah, they still have it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, AOL to discontinue dial-up internet
Well, you know, it's
service
interesting. AOL was,
September 30th.
was the first company to
Wow.
be in Wilmington with dial-up internet access. They were originally here, and they were in a building over there where the arts studio is for the kids that dance across from People's Bank.
Yeah.
Right next to there. That's where the closet was, where they had this equipment for AOL. And then there was another company that started up called InTouch. A friend of mine, his name was Smitty. He started InTouch, and he started his dial-up internet access. And then we were the third internet access company that started up. And I had about 1,800 customers for dial-up internet access. And those were the days when you could, you could wait all night long. I can remember downloading a 20 meg file. Took me all night, and I had to keep it on all night. And then you always got pissed off because some dumbass in your family picked the phone up and disconnected you in the middle of your download. Why did they do that? That's right. Yeah, start all from scratch. The days of dial-up. Miss it.
We had Dragon in Indiana.
Well, Dragon BBS was also one of the original
That's
dial-up
what I had was Dragon, I
internet.
think.
And they were out in this, they were out New Vienna. What's the road out there they were off of? They were actually in
Mad River.
They were on Mad River Road in a double wide trailer is where they operated their business out of. The early days of internet. Al Gore, we thank you for inventing the internet.
Just to let you know, a lot of financial reports are coming out this week. So the stock markets could be doing a little of this week, or it just could be going up if they all end up being good. This is funny. I don't know this person. Chappelle Roan. She's a singer, I guess, and she's got a new breakup song called "The Subway." I've never heard it either. But anyhow, she talks about moving to Saskatchewan, Canada.
Why?
Because that's where she's going to go because they're breaking up.
Who's
And
breaking up? Is
her
her boyfriend?
Man. Yeah, her and her man. Well, anyhow, the Saskatchewan Travelers and Visitors Bureau since July 31st has got 50,000 hits since this song has went out. And the guy there, John Potts, he's the head of the Travel and Tourism Board for Saskatchewan, says it's been like a gift from heaven. So they must be getting a lot more tourists and travelers.
Really, seriously, the western part of Canada, from Alberta, probably on further west, British Columbia, beautiful, beautiful part of the world, and much like our western part of the U.S., so I can understand why someone might want to relocate into that part of Canada, to the western part, but they would probably not let you come in if they thought you were conservative.
Kevin Martin, one Bitcoin equals $120,179.72.
Is that down or up?
That's up.
Is it up?
Yeah, over
Wow.
120,000. Yeah, it's up.
See, Mark's watching. Morning,
To
Mark.
Marky Michael.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Uncle Punky is on.
Mr. Pickle.
Got two more things, and if you want, we could go to a break. Even though we're a little late for that, that's okay. Howard Stern is maybe the next one on the chopping block.
Fired.
Well, he's not fired yet, but I think they're going to really lowball his contract. We heard this.
Well, that's
on
what
the
they're
way
trying to do. They're trying to lowball him.
He used to have around 20 million listeners a day. Now it's down to like 120 to 150.
So
Thousands.
he's down to our level now.
Well, he's always
he
been,
is. It's
he's
getting-
been the ultimate shock jock when you
Right.
talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
radio.
Yeah.
And when and I'll be honest with you, he doesn't treat women the nicest when they come on his show. He has a bizarre show, and if anyone knows what a Symbian is, you know what that is?
What is it?
A Symbian?
No.
Well, it's a device that can be sat on to pleasure
Oh,
yourself.
geez.
Oh, this is
okay.
something you've got from. Let's get personal.
No, this is his show. He literally would have women come in and live on the air on his Sirius show. They would sit on it, and some of them would be like movie stars and things like it was. I think that a lot of women that turned them off because they thought he was, and which I agree. I mean, but there were a lot of women. I could not believe they would come in and actually perform for the audience on that. But he has, over the years, I think he's eroded his audience simply because he moved far to the left. And I think that, and maybe he was always that way. It's just that he exposed himself probably.
Right.
But any way you look at it, he probably, he more than anyone epitomizes what you would call a chauvinist pig when it comes to women. And that's part of how he made his claim to fame, I think.
Leonard Shoulders watching. How you doing,
morning,
Lenny?
Leonard.
Lenny's auto repair there, Sabina. I think he can watch us while he's on the job since
Probably.
he owns.
Well, yeah, you're the boss. You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Let her drink a beer for me.
There you go. Let's see. One last thing, and it's kind of sad, real sad actually. Prayers go out to the family of Lisa Morris Bush. She got killed in a head-on collision on 73 by a guy named Anton Laskowski from Indiana. He was only 19 or something, and I guess he was going too fast and
Went left to center.
went left center, hit her head on. And she passed away at the scene, and they care flighted him to Miami Valley. So
Well, the sad part about it is it's when it's your time, situations like that, and it could be a medical emergency. It could be an old guy like Jerry that was having some kind of distress or whatever, because he was breathing in too much of the pollen. But whatever the reason,
I hate sneezing when I'm driving. You say that, I'm like, oh, geez.
Yeah.
It's like, just keep it straight. Just keep it straight. Chew, chew. Because I'm not one of those persons that's just sneezed once. I'm good for at least 3 in a row, and
Three.
sometimes 5.
Usually it's 2 for me.
Yeah, 3 usually for me.
But
and
I don't.
sometimes
It does.
5.
I don't. I don't have any problem when I sneeze. I sneeze. So what? But,
Yeah, but when you're driving, it stinks.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
You're like,
Well, you close your eyes when you sneeze. That's the other
I
problem.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's all I have for the news right now.
All right, so we got to take a break.
We can talk about the weekend when we come back.
There's a fly.
right.
There's a fly in here who's tired.
Jerry's
fly
got
swatter right
Jerry's,
there.
No, I
Jerry
brought
brought in the fly swatter. I've been on YouTube, no problem, but I've also seen. You're not on YouTube, are you?
No.
So we've not had it. So I don't know whether that issue was Facebook or and I've never seen that kind of message. About the broadcast being whatever.
That's the message I get all the time.
Do
Whenever
you?
I get, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never.
Well,
got.
it's probably because he's Verizon, or he's not Verizon, he's Android. We'll be back just a minute. Share the show.
All right, mics are off. You can talk.
Are animals using your house as their new home? Spring is around the corner, and so is birthing season for wildlife. Give us a call today if you are hearing noises in your attic or under your house. Here at Diamondback Wildlife Extraction, we can take care of your wildlife removal needs and repairs. Nuisance wildlife can be very destructive to your house, such as chewing on or through electrical wiring and much more. Call us today to book an appointment for inspection at 937-302-6372. We strike back.
Roller Haven is located at 1640 U.S. Highway 22 Northwest, Washington Courthouse, Ohio. The perfect place for a day out with the family, birthday parties, and even an organization, event, or fundraiser. Check out our website, rollerhavenwch.com, or give us a call at 740-335-6481, and we can help plan your event. We look forward to seeing you there.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check the game is actually over before you storm the court. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Forget the clown princes of basketball, the Harlem Globetrotters. There's a new all-star, family-friendly comedy polo team taking the sporting entertainment world by storm. The Equine Trots.
Bringing their highfalutin, high-kicking, mallet-swinging, horsey hijinks to an equestrian center near you.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett. Made up stories just like these.
As well as real news about what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
On the Murphy Report. News the way it's meant to be delivered.
In less than 30 minutes, or it's free.
The Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
Amanda, my buddy Sam was recently tossed from his own horsey all the way across the arena, landed in a soft bale of hay right next to another horse that was already asleep.
Oh my, that sounds dangerous. What's his condition?
Stable.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
And we're back. And I tell you, we were just talking about how many people's had the sweat bees, or actually they call them something else. Sweat bee is not the correct name, but
We always called them mail carriers.
cover flies.
We always call them mail carriers.
Mail carriers. What do you
Yeah.
call them? Mail carriers.
Damned if I know. That's what they always.
Sweat bees, well, I always called them, but yeah, they're supposedly covered, and they don't bite or sting. They just suck the salt and the sweat off your skin.
They're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but they'll
Well,
bite you all day
there
long.
obviously are sweat bees that will sting if you.
Well, now you tell the difference.
Yeah, it's
They're
stinging,
labeled.
you know,
They're labeled.
No, cover flies only have one wing on each side. Sweat bees have two.
Now, as tiny as those damn things are, why would I take my time to figure out whether they got
Just
one or
telling
two
you.
wings?
Most of it around
Where'd you
here.
come up with that minutia,
psychic.
Charlie?
I read it somewhere, but most of them around here are what they call cover flies.
That's like seeing if a moth has balls. Checking to see what sex a moth is.
That's
Nah,
right.
I-
Yeah.
I know you're falling for
You
that.
just raise it up. You just raise it up to look.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh, you said moth. I thought you said mop.
Moth.
Yeah, moth. Yeah, moth.
I thought you
yeah.
said mop.
Vicky Kendall, they swarm me while I'm at the pool in the backyard. They are just a nuisance. Yeah, they are.
You're talking about this weekend. I'm kind of worried about Joe Holdren. Haven't seen him on here this morning.
Oh,
He had an issue with his Becker's hot jalapeno burger.
he liked it, but it was just too hot, I think, for him. So no shade thrown at Clinton Becker.
I think, Clinton, you probably should have some type of disclaimer for old folk like Jerry and Joe Holdren, because they might not realizing that it's a hot burger. They might, and I'm used to all that hot stuff because after living in Texas, I used to eat that
Yeah,
5-alarm chili. I made it a lot.
that don't sound bad.
Oh, it was good. It was good.
I tell you what, got to do something that never got to do before, and I'm very happy about it. Volksfest up at it's at the Ohio Historical Society. They had.
That's a good looking T-shirt, Charlie, and it actually fits you.
It's a double X, only a double X.
It makes you look manly.
200 and they had over 230 VWs there.
Wow.
And they had stuff there, but they also had some other like air cooled, like they had the Corvairs, which was kind of neat. They had a lot of Audi, not a lot, but a few Audis and a few,
Innies? Any innies?
No innies. But they had Audis and they had, what was the other car? Oh, Porsche.
Why would
I
they
guess
have? Why would they have Audi?
I guess Porsche, Audi, and Volkswagen are
Same
all in-
frame?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, they're
I
all
know
under
that.
same umbrella. Yeah, it's the
I
same
had
company.
I had a transmission shop in Glendale, Arizona, and I had acquired the technician from the people I bought the transmission shop. It was the first of many shops that I had in the Phoenix area. And the first thing he did as an employee for me was he raised a car up on the lift and caught it and crushed the door.
Oh man.
And so and the great thing about Arizona, if you're not aware of it, is it's dry heat, and there are these old car junkyards all over the Phoenix area. And so we had to make a trip out to the boneyard, but we actually replaced the Porsche door. We were able to find a suitable, I don't know whether it was a Corvair or whether, but it was like we could swap it out. Because they were interchangeable, because they were basically the same door. So at least that wasn't that expensive. And like I said, car parts in Arizona are easy to come by, because there are just thousands of boneyards like that have all kinds of old vehicles.
Well, and I was kind of worried about, if you can't handle the heat, don't eat the meat. Nancy Walker. That's true.
Thanks for those words of wisdom, Nancy. I hope you're talking about Becker sandwich.
That's what she's talking about.
Okay, all right.
But, they had the bugs. It's kind of neat the way they did it. They had like all the bugs one area, all the Carmageas another area. They had the new ones. There's a lot of, they had Passats there. They had rabbits there. I like the things. One of the things, I didn't tell Rachel about this, but it was funny because they had it was orange and black, and its bottom, they had the thing hand. On there. Look, it was neat.
For the thing, right?
Yeah. Those are neat.
Did they have very many of those there?
They had probably 15, 20, yeah.
See, I like the old Corvairs.
Corvairs?
And they had this junkyard in Arizona, and that's all it was. Thousands of old Corvairs. Yeah, just out there sitting there in the desert sunshine.
They parked all the buses along the back. So like when I'm looking out, I'm looking at the High Historical Society up here. Downtown Columbus is over here. And the Carmageas was featured because this is what they say, it says on here, I think, maybe
So
not.
was the interstate to your back?
Yes, which was good,
Well,
because that way...
I know enough about that area that I figured when you started saying Columbus was over here, and the historical,
And I thought, my impression was I was going to have to spread out my speakers. I got 50 and 100-foot cords to spread them out.
Right.
But actually, they were all within probably 30, 40 feet of each other. But I had one over here, I had one here, I had one here. And I had one facing behind us, because they had a nice swap meet, too, about 25, 30 vendors back there.
Michelle, I'm watching on YouTube as well.
Larry Wilson's watching.
Duke Art, how you doing, Duke? What I don't get is you have a lot more people pop up that are watching than I do. They don't put that on here.
I don't know how that works.
My first car was a 55 Carmageia. Was given to me. If I cleaned out the barn, I was in. Loved it. Yeah, there's just... I tell you, one of the funnier things I saw, this guy had cut the top off of Volkswagen. I mean, he had part of the hood, part of the cab, and part of the trunk. And he put it over a go-kart.
For a go-kart?
He's driving around this thing all day. Well, it's a go-kart, but it's... Yeah, he had it laying right on the ground, too. It was kind of neat. It was kind of neat.
Did you ever own a Volkswagen? Did you ever own a Volkswagen?
No. I think I've only ridden in one a couple times. What about you?
I know I've had two.
Well,
and then I had one Carmageia.
My cousin had, a bug.
Yeah.
And they had the dual tanks where they'd reach under the seat and flip the switch, and they'd switch over to the other gas tank. And you could drive forever because they got fantastic gas mileage. Yeah. But those were fun cars. It was a lot of fun to go to a drive-in theater in one.
Well, we're glad you're over here on Facebook, Michelle. So either one of them work. I tell you, they only had a couple of those new. I like those new buses. Have you seen those?
They are neat.
Yeah,
They're
I
very
saw
neat.
one.
Except for two things: $77,000,
Oh, is that all?
and there's no gas ones. They're all electric.
Oh. Yeah, I would, it's hard enough finding a gas station because it never seems like there's one around, you know, when you're
They're
out of
trying
gas.
to find that electrical.
But if you
station.
got to find a charging station, and then the question is, what kind of station is it? Is it compatible with whatever the vehicle you're driving? Does it charge fast enough, or do you have to sit there for 3 hours, you know, just to drive whatever few miles? And I know that things are getting better in the electric end, but I think that what's probably going to happen, since Trump is back in office and the big push is to get rid of all these EV requirements, including doing away with the $7,000 credit, there probably will just, he's even doing away with all this stuff with the windmills. So I think,
What's the deal? Is there something with windmills and the whales? Have you heard that?
are you talking
or
about the
dolphins
windmills
or
that are
whales?
out in the ocean?
Well, I've heard that they affect the sonar. Of the
They probably
whales.
probably do. They probably do affect you know, any kind of a whale or mammal, you know, that's in the ocean, the porpoises and the dolphins and things like that. They do emit, I think, some interference. But you know, the biggest problem is that these windmills kill a lot of birds. You know, they're killing. And you know, they show a picture, you know, in a meme, or they show a picture on the internet of a dead eagle on the ground that's been obviously, you know, that's hit one of those windmills. And they said if this bird was covered in oil, it would be everywhere as far as the internet. But since it was killed by a windmill, it's hush hush. Yeah, they're not making a big deal about it.
You know, talking about electric vehicles, the thing that tears me up, I hear them talk about. It's like the electric's free that you charge them.
No, it's not.
Well, I mean, that's what they say.
Yeah, but
Yeah, they make out like,
you don't have to buy more gas, but you got to charge that sucker.
that
And the
costs
charging
money.
stations aren't cheap.
Well, I've looked and researched thoroughly hydrogen, electric, you know, comparing all the technologies of us to go to, and hydrogen by far makes the most sense as far as, and I know that they want to start putting in these smaller reactors so that they're smaller nuclear reactors that, for instance, might power just a city rather than, you know, something that's going to be
half the United States.
Exactly. So that is probably good, and it probably makes more sense for the power grid. If you have small nuclear reactors, as long as they can be done safely, and you've got them all over the country, then, and you know, it's city by city or whatever, then you're not going to have this, you know, nationwide blackout. Which would be good. And I don't know how they would be affected. There'd still be electronics in them, so if there was an EMP, they could probably be knocked out. But when it comes to hydrogen, Toyota or Honda, they have been involved in hydrogen for years. And they had hydrogen. Yeah, I see. We're doing commercials.
What the hell happened?
I'm on YouTube. So anyway, these hydrogen operated, you can have a hydrogen generator that sits outside your homes, much like you'd see like a propane tank or whatever for propane for a house, but it's a hydrogen generator. It'll charge your car. It will run everything in your house. And you've got it right there on your premises. It's yours. And that's how you charge your car. And it's very effective. And hydrogen charges a car in just a matter of minutes. It's like going to the gas station and filling up. And they say, well, you know, hydrogen, remember the Hindenburg? That it doesn't matter because hydrogen as it's safer than gasoline. If you look at a fire, you know, when a car catches on fire as far as gas, that fire engulfs the car. With a hydrogen, like if you punch a hole in a hydrogen tank in a car, and it catches fire, there's a jet of until it runs out. There's a jet of fire, but it's all contained in that jet. It's not like it engulfs. And the biggest problem with you know, most fires in cars with gasoline is that the fumes. The fumes are what ignite. It's not the gasoline as much
Yeah, I
as
had to
itself.
run my generator all day Saturday, and which I got a little portable Honda generator. I traded TC one. I bought a bigger one at a yard sale and Honda, and he didn't use his where he took it out, much, so he could use just the one that stays in one place. So we traded out. Mine was bigger, but his, I tell you what, it runs like a gem, and it's fairly quiet.
It runs like a deer.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, that's a Honda though. It's good.
Talking about gas, I had a neighbor that they were going to junk this car out, and so I don't know how much gas he had in the tank, but he decided he wanted to get the gas out of it, so he drills a hole in the tank.
Oh.
And the problem was when the gas
it
ran down
sparked.
when the gas ran down the drill, he had a fire now.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah, it was.
That wasn't very smart.
Oh,
Well,
it melted the plastic off.
people do dumb stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, that wasn't very smart.
But you talking about hydrogen? I know a guy you need to talk to. You and him could talk for hours.
You talking about me?
Yeah,
Well, it depends.
they wrote him. Well, it's my cousin, and two of my cousins wrote a book on hydrogen power.
Really?
Yeah. And
Well, it's like I saw something on the internet just yesterday where they were talking about this guy that had invented a dune buggy that ran on water.
There's dune buggies
Did you
up
see
there
that?
too. Yeah,
Oh,
but
well, this
but
dune
there's
buggy,
buggies there too.
it said that he invented a dune buggy that ran on water, and within I don't know months of him in this invention being released to the world, he died. And the dune buggy disappeared, and no one ever found any information about the technology after that. So you wonder. And we say, of course, it's conspiracy theory, but every conspiracy theory we've seen when we look back over the years has been proven true.
well,
So figure that out.
I can tell you, and this happened, and I know guys some of the guys are still alive. Who was there? When I worked for a Ford dealership, we had a Ford Fairlane come in, and that thing, it just seemed like it would run forever. We never had to put gas on it while it was there.
Right.
And one day, these guys
So
showed
did
up.
it have some kind of adjustments made to the carburetor?
These guys showed up from Ford. They showed up one day, and they wanted that car. And they brought that car in. They took it back into a stall. They took the carburetor off of it, and they took. I think the carburetor is the main thing they took off.
Right.
Put another carburetor on it, and they took that carburetor, and away they went.
So
And we
the
drove that car
carburetor
after
is
that,
what?
and it was pretty much just like a normal car.
Yeah. Well, no, wasn't there someone that had invented a technology, because obviously the carburetor mixes air with the fuel and has a lot to do with, how many miles to a gallon a vehicle will get.
Vicky says that was a rumor in the 70s, probably your water guy.
Yeah. So there have probably been some incredible scientific discoveries. And the sad part about it? It's not just things like a carburetor in a car or a water dune buggy. There have been medical discoveries that have been made over the years, cures for cancer, other things that literally just disappeared after they were discovered, that no one has ever seen or heard from again. And think about people that have literally died because there were technologies out there that could have saved them. And that's, I think, why, well, we'll say big business like Big Pharma or, big companies like General Motors or Ford, that's why they get the bad rap. They deserve it because they literally aren't thinking of what's in the best interest of the public or humanity. They're thinking of what's the best for the bottom line. And I know they've got stockholders and people that make money off their retirement accounts and all that, that are part of all that. But you don't have to be doing the things that you do if there's a discovery which, would save energy, or you know, we talk about global warming, whether you believe in it or not. Let's face it, the temperatures fluctuate and change, and things heat up and they cool off. We certainly have some bad air as far as smog and stuff like that. That could all be changed with a lot of these things that have been invented that simply just disappeared into thin air.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, you just wonder. I mean, it's all about money, I understand that.
It does. It
but-
comes back to the almighty dollar.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, those very few people benefit from other people sacrificing, and, you know, it's unfortunate, but that's, and it's particularly bad when you look in the medical industry and the things that, you know, that people, I think that, you know, for the most part, and I'm not, you know, I've been blessed with having good health. I mean, relatively good health compared to all my other cronies that are my age. You know, I got all my old original body parts. You know,
Are you sure about that?
yeah. Well, I think unless a kidney's been removed while I was asleep or something. But you think about, you know, some of the suffering and the needless stuff that's been going on. I think that, you know, even when it comes to doctors, you know, I would never have thought that you couldn't trust a medical person. But after COVID, even they, you know, let me down in the sense of having a lot of faith in them. And I think that, you know, once again, it was shown where a lot of those doctors prescribed stuff and methods of treatment for COVID that killed people, put them on respirators and things like that. So they did it all for the almighty dollar as well. So you have to be, when you are a consumer, you've got to be aware of those things. The same way when you consume all this crap the government, you know, throws at you, you can't believe everything they tell you. And I don't care whether you're a Trump supporter or you love Barack Obama, you can't trust either one of them any further than you can throw them.
Trump says he's going to do something about the cost of medicine.
He also said that he was going to reduce the cost of groceries. I haven't seen that happen.
Eggs are down. Eggs are way down.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm talking about overall. And you look at these companies like we were talking about, Mickey D's, and you know, it's sad. But if you look at the average person, I'm saying the average guy like you or you or you, and you know, you have a family and you have to feed them, and you want to take them out and you want them to have a little bit of entertainment. You can't go to any kind of professional sports event without spending an arm and a leg. You can't go to an amusement park. It's all reserved for the uber wealthy because they're the only ones that can afford $2,000, you know, to take their family on a vacation for 3 days to Disney World. And that's about what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And it's the same thing with a baseball game. You look at the cost of going to a baseball. Parking's $25. It's like, you know, why? Why are, you know?
You talking about amusement parks. I got the weirdest. Last night I got a message, and it was a Six Flags, and they were talking about, and I got it from North Carolina.
Well, there you go, North Carolina.
Well, Six Flags
but get
actually
this.
doesn't Six Flags, isn't that part of the company that owns Kings Island now?
Yeah,
And Cedar Point?
Yeah,
That's part of all that. Used to be Cedar Fair, which owned the two parks, and now it's Six Flags.
But here's the weird thing about it. They had an advertisement for a gold pass for $55.
Yeah.
In Ohio, it's $115. And I'm thinking, what's the difference? And then I saw another state that was $95.
Well,
Kentucky, I think.
I mean, there's Six Flags now all
I'm
over
thinking,
because they have literally bought up all these amusement parks.
But it's the same pass because right now, up until September the second, I think.
But it's not the same park. Then that may have
It's for
something
any
to do with it.
parks.
So you can go
You can go to any park right now if you buy a pass.
for $55.
For $55
So you could
in
buy
North Carolina.
one in North Carolina and go to Kings Island for $55 rather than paying $100.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, that would be the thing to do then, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna see if I can get my daughter to pick me up one in North Carolina.
Well, do you have to physically pick one up,
You
or
could
can you
probably
get it
order one
online?
online,
I would imagine that you could probably look online, and it may be cheaper even in some, you know, Six Flags of Arlington, Texas.
But that was-
could be even cheaper.
I thought that was weird.
Dean Thompson's watching. How you doing, Dean?
Hey, Dean. Jerry Keplinger's watching about 5 times on my feed.
Yeah, he's been watching several of mine too.
That's
Jerry, you get around.
Tomorrow, we do
Hello.
have a Dan Gray coming on. He's from this
See, I didn't get
new festivals. Harvested Here Festival is this Friday night, or sorry, this Saturday night.
That's Hillsborough, right?
Yeah, 4:30 to 8:30. And we have Travis, our buddy Travis Fenstermacher's car show earlier that day, 10 to 3. And we're going to pack up. We're going to head to Hillsborough and do the Harvested Here Festival around the courthouse over there. That is Saturday this week. They have Simply Queen here Saturday night. So
right. Yeah, here at the Murphy.
I'll miss that, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Well, yeah, parking is a ton at Kings Island. You're right. Tomorrow, like I said, Dan Gray. On Wednesday, we got Stuart Schwartz. Like he's going to hopefully bring some cookies. He makes these, I call them, I don't know.
Now, is this Teresa's dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I told him to bring her with him, but I don't know if he will.
Well, she works.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she can't slide out for a while.
Well, she's done it before.
As far as car show stuff this week, Tuesday, Chubby's, Thursday, Fresh Pizza and Cream, Friday. If you guys haven't been to this place yet, you need to check it out. The Junkyard Junkies. And you would love it.
What is this?
It's a hot rod shop that they sell.
Is this in
anything-
Courthouse?
Yeah, from anything from auto
Next
parts.
to the bowling alley
to
and the skating rink?
Full cars. They have one wall. 1,000 Hot Wheels.
Did you
1,000
count
Hot
them?
Wheels.
Did you
No,
count
That's
them?
what they told me.
Okay, well, you just believe them, right? Is that what you're saying?
And we got more stuff from the Eagles. Saturday, they're having the Eagles Riders are doing something. They had their car show out there at the Renaissance Festival place this last Saturday. There was probably 10 car shows. I was happy that we got over 30-some cars, right? We got almost 40. No, on.
Are you talking about at the airport? Yeah, the airport was
Airport, what, 40-some cars? Right, 30-some?
yeah.
So that was good because there was
Well, what was it last year?
it was about the same, maybe a little more. But the problem is,
Weren't they doing some construction out that way too that might
yeah,
have?
but just people don't look when they schedule these things, and it's so
I don't
frustrating.
think they cared. I don't think
And
they
they
cared.
don't, and they should.
Well,
because
but the
all
problem-
it does is hurt each show.
Do we have a weekend that there isn't something going on? So
No,
that's the problem.
but-
How do you balance
Well,
that
no,
out?
wait, I'm getting ready to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
There's a book called Show and Shine Magazine.
Right?
It's a calendar. You get that, you look. It has all the car shows for the whole. You could get last year's book and look
Right.
for this year. What? Then you find you a weekend that works. You know, you find one that. Yeah, yes, there's going to be like Sunday. We had our car show at Cedar Creek, which we had. It was 34 there too, but we had. There wasn't anything else going on except for up in Dayton and Cincinnati. Yeah,
So nothing in this area.
yeah, if you have you have to try to have at least a 30-mile radius where you can, there's three
Well,
car,
Charlie,
there's
that
three
would be
car
an ideal
shows.
thing for you to do when you're not doing anything
Yeah.
else, is help them schedule all these.
Well, you know they do need somebody.
yeah.
They need a
have
central.
have a master
they
scheduler.
need a central scheduler.
You could be that master scheduler.
Do you have anything open soon on the show from 8 to 8:45 this week? Sure.
Who's asking?
Michelle Tebow, Thursday or Friday.
Michelle, you can come in anytime.
Yeah. Today would have been perfect. We have 57 cars. Now, did you have 57 cars or did you have 57 entrants? Because if your Eagle Riders got behind it, you could have 30 of them be Eagle Riders. So.
Well, anyway, Michelle, come on in whenever you're ready. What is it? What days you want to come in?
Whenever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that with the venue stuff, but you still got to look. You still got to shop. That's you, Jerry Bear.
Imagine that. Jerry's got a call coming in the middle of the show. Is this something to do with one of your girlfriends,
I
Jerry?
don't have any idea who it is because nothing's coming up.
If I was,
Nothing come up like somebody was calling. That was weird. It just started ringing.
He's got such gay ringtones too.
You bitched about the bird squawking. What else did he bitch about?
Well, no, you did get rid of the birds. I appreciate that.
He doesn't say anything about Marky's mosquito though.
I like the buzzing. Bzzz, bzzz.
Mark
But
Michael,
is that a
that's
bird?
what his does.
I thought that buzzing wasn't a bird. I thought that was JJ.
Oh.
Shots fired. Rachel liked that.
But even the airport show, I've tried to get them to change the date the last 2 or 3 years just because there's, I mean, now I'll tell you, like the Eagles in Wilmington, they did something smart. They had the same show on a Sunday that I have on the 24th in Fayette County. They moved theirs to the 23rd. So that's going to be good. Another thing about the 23rd, which is a couple weeks away yet, that's going to be the next card show out at the fairground. Yeah,
There were only three
Eagle
ER
entries, but how
entries.
many bikes were there? That's what I'm trying to get at. All right. Well, let's get a break because it is time. Okay, come on in Friday morning. That works. Come on in Friday morning. Let's get a break. Then we'll come back. We'll do the
Is
birthdays.
that Bill Lehrman's day?
No,
He's on Thursdays
Thursday.
now.
Bill Lehrman's
So you'll have to
Thursday.
tolerate Travis Fenstermacher. All right, I'll get out here and we'll do a break.
Maybe Uncle Punky might switch to Friday as well.
So they can be together again?
I think so. Here, have some more.
Mics are off.
Donuts. Getting a makeover and a name change.
It's every baker's nightmare. Buckling to the snowflake social media pressure, America's tasty glazed treats will now be known as doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett,
Why wait for real news when you can get all the made-up news you need?
along with the facts about Ohio's hometown theater, the Murphy.
On the Murphy Report. Find us on the Murphy Theater website and our own YouTube channel with a brand new report every Monday morning.
I have tried so hard to cut back on my daily doughy, emotionally compromised yeast rings intake.
Really, Steve? No one has noticed. And I mean no one.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Local museum presenting workshops on aging, yet they won't offer a senior citizens discount.
pass the cottage cheese and applesauce. It's time to stop the irony.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made up stories we'll get to the bottom of.
And some stories we're on top of, if that's your preference. In-depth, behind-the-scenes coverage.
Can only be found on The Murphy Report. Visit us at themurphytheater.org and our own YouTube channel with a new report every Monday morning.
Hey, Amanda, speaking of old, did you know that I recently celebrated a birthday?
I did, Steve. Who do you think called the fire truck when we lit up the cake? Did you make a wish before you hosed down all those candles?
I did. I wished only good fortune for all of my coworkers.
And yet you're still here.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Who says living with labels is a bad thing? Especially bright, easy to read labels with a large font.
when one man's drinking fountain is another man's bidet.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
All the pretend news to fill your day.
Trust your most unreliable source.
The Murphy Report. Made up stories almost like these and real stories on what's coming to the Murphy.
Ohio's hometown theater in downtown Wilmington.
Every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
You know, Amanda, I label just about everything in my house, even my clothes, even my shoes. One shoe I have labeled R, and the other shoe I have labeled NR.
NR?
Not right.
You're not right.
The Murphy Report. Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
I guess.
150, we're live.
All right, we're back. Jerry, the fly scraper. There he is.
Fly scraper?
Yeah, he's scraping the flies off the table. All right, we have some birthdays today. Here we go. Lynn Riggs, happy birthday. Leslie McKinney, happy birthday. Andrew O'Malley, happy birthday.
Charlie, I don't think we have enough people for games today.
Lavette, yeah, we do. Lavette Davis, happy birthday. Mike Michelson, happy birthday. Eric Howard, Sarah Thompson, happy birthday, you guys as well. Belinda Race, those are all today. Now, yesterday we had a couple that are kind of associated with the show. Molly Campbell's birthday yesterday.
Ah.
And then
She was 24.
Rebecca Wilson's birthday, and that is Caitlin's mom.
Yes.
Remember Caitlin?
And Caitlin, it's kind of hard to tell because she's got 2 Facebook pages. So, I don't know whether she shows the same birthday for both her Facebook pages or she switches off.
So she can get more
Hard
presents.
to tell with Caitlin.
All right, celebrity birthdays. Time to guess. We have 3 people in the house to guess: Jerry, Rick, and Rachel. And she'll be the evil empress today when we
Okay.
have the game.
All right.
First one is
thinking
Thor.
Cincinnati chili, Empress chili.
Thor, Chris Hemsworth's birthday. How old is Thor? You want
41.
Tic-tac?
No, thanks.
They're not bad.
41.
41 is just a little bit low.
Come on, Empress. Get your shit together.
42, there you go, 42. That's that Blanchester education.
No.
She didn't go to Blanchester, did
Yeah,
she?
yeah,
Did you go to
for a while.
Blanchester? I didn't know that. I thought you went to some other hick school out there.
Yeah.
Goshen, that was it.
Joe Rogan. How old's Joe Rogan?
Oh, Joe's probably 51.
Higher.
64.
Lower. Between 51 and 64.
Well, you're supposed to guess.
Just guess. No, I'd say just a little lower for that. Now, is he's lower than 63?
60.
Lower than 60?
Really?
50.
50? Oh, 50?
Yeah.
Higher. I was waiting for a 50 number.
I was waiting for you to bracket it.
Oh, 57.
57 is just a little low. There you go. Allison Stoner. How would you like to have that name? How you doing, you old stoner?
Yeah.
She is
Hey, man.
Yeah.
cheaper by the dozen. She's in those. She's in Camp Rock. Younger compared to the most
Is she
of the people.
attractive, Charlie?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, all right.
She's an actress, so it's hard to have an
34.
34 is a little bit high.
There are ugly actors, and they're not as prevalent as good-looking actors. But
34 is a little high.
30.
30, okay. I keep waiting for him to say 30. 30, okay, bracketed between 30 and 34.
And there's another bracket.
There you go.
Huh? 32, ding, ding, ding,
All right.
ding, ding. Steve Wozniak,
Who yeah?
Apple.
Now you know.
One of the Apple
Now
heads.
you know. You know the rest.
You guys are
He and
close.
Jobs,
You guys are close.
they in the garage.
75.
75 is right. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Rick Hoffman. He was on the Suits and
Isn't he in some
Dustin.
James Bond movies or something?
no, I don't think so. This kind of
He's not related to Dustin, is he?
That's why I just asked.
he's a Jewish fella. He's bald head, kind of frumpy looking, but he was on Suits for a long time.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
68.
He played an attorney.
Yeah,
And he was always the
he was always
idiot
the
attorney.
odd man out.
The idiot attorney, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine that, an idiot attorney.
68.
Who would have thought?
Lower than 68.
63.
Lower than 63. Lower than 59.
54.
Just a little bit low.
Jerry, you're not doing your job. There's another fly around here. And don't
55.
swat him when he's on my
There you go,
head.
55. Pablo Sandoval. He's a baseball player, I believe.
Who do you play for?
Not sure. Pablo
Let's
Sandoval.
bring him up then.
You still play?
You have to have
Yeah.
this
Well,
information.
he's either just retired or he's probably getting ready to retire.
38.
Just a little low.
39.
39. There you go. Jonathan Hayes.
They're working.
Daggone.
Yeah, it sounds like, well, they're working, I think, on the roof, and I don't know that it involves the second floor.
Sound like they're rollerblading on the second floor.
But they're-
Who was
they're-
that again, Charlie?
Jonathan Hayes.
Jonathan Hayes.
I don't even know who. I don't
It's
even
not
know why I
related
wrote
to
him
Brad
down.
Hayes here
Let's
of
just take a
Cobb
wild
House.
guess and say that he's
Isn't that what
48.
we've been
Higher,
doing, Jerry?
higher.
Have we
Way
been
higher.
doing that?
Way higher.
Higher than 48.
All right, let's say 69.
Lower than 69, but he's closer. Lower than
Come
67.
in. Come
62.
in.
Just a little low.
63.
I don't even know why I wrote him down. I can't even remember what he's famous for now.
Well, it doesn't matter.
3 people that have
You could say
passed
someone that doesn't
away.
exist, and we'd still have to guess.
3
wouldn't we?
people that have passed away on this day, that was born on this day, I'm sorry, that passed away. Hulk Hogan. Isn't that interesting? Him and Lonnie Anderson both, just passed away before their birthday.
What's
Jim-
interesting about that?
Well, just because they did just pass away,
So close to their birthdays.
Yeah. Jim Neighbors, Gomer Pyle, Gomer Pyle, there you go. Gomer Pyle.
Holy, what?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say was Pyle and Golly at the same time.
Gomer Pyle, yeah.
Veda Pinson.
Shazam.
Played for the Reds,
yeah.
didn't he?
Veda Pinson's the other one. All right, I've got another little game here we can play,
Oh,
guys.
I've got a flash here. It says, hello, I'm a recruitment assistant in Indeed. Your background and resume
Oh,
have
there
been
you
recommended
go.
by many online recruitment agencies. Therefore, we would like to offer you, it's
new-
news to me.
A new part in our
Just,
upcoming film,
So,
Behind the
did you
Blue
audition for
Screen
Evil
Door.
Emperor somewhere?
I'm not on Indeed, so I don't know what the hell they're sending me that for, but I get that occasionally. I'll
Here,
get something.
Kevin's got some history on this state.
Oh,
1934,
we'll
the
do
first
that
group
here
of
in a minute.
federal prisoners classified. Yeah, most dangerous for Alcatraz. Yep.
All right, so here we're gonna play a little rhyme time. Little rhyme time. If you guys want to give us a
Rhyme time.
little rhyme time, yeah, a little
What the
extra
heck is
game for
rhyme
you
time?
guys.
Oh, like we need an extra
Yeah,
game,
you
Jerry.
do. Some English words only have one rhyme word. So we'll give you a list of such words, and you have to identify the only word that rhymes with them.
But
No, first one is boost.
What?
Boost, like boost
Boost?
phones, but with an S.
Roost.
Boost. Roost. Very good. See how good you guys are. Lounge.
clowns.
Lounge.
Bring in the clowns.
Crowns.
Scrounge. Very good. Very good.
Oh,
Very
we're
good.
on top of it, Jerry.
Evidently.
Nymph. What Rick is most of the time.
Oh, maniac.
Huh? No, nymph. What Rick is most of the time. Come on.
That
that's
could
a
be any
joke.
number of things.
Nymph.
Perv doesn't rhyme with anything.
Nymph. You're on the right track. Nymph.
Oh.
Symph?
Lymph.
Oh, gosh, that's you, Charlie.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah.
Only has one thing that rhymes with it?
Yep. Mountain.
Fountain.
Fountain. There you go. Detail.
Retail.
Retail. Very good. Last one of these. Bonnet.
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 Sonnet.
Sonnet. Yeah. Dang. Jerry, you ripped right through those. That's pretty good.
I think there's other things that rhyme.
Michelle Tebow, August 1st is great because I do have a car show that day, but it's out of that 30-mile radius. I'll be in Williamsport that day, so that's good. Hopefully you'll get more cars then.
So
next
in
year.
1965, the riots began in the Watts District section of Los Angeles. In 6 days of violence, 34 people were killed. That was a bad time.
Yep.
But a lot of people don't remember it because it was in 1965, although I think I was just a youngster, but I can remember the riots, yes.
Vicky Kendall says nothing rhymes with orange.
Nothing rhymes with orange?
Okay. It's probably true. 4 astronauts, I forgot this in the news, 4 astronauts returned to Earth Saturday. SpaceX brought them back. They'd been 4 months up at the space station.
They're about ready to shut down the space station, aren't they?
Also, Adam Schiff and Letitia James are under investigation now because of their properties they bought supposedly as their main property in other states that
Yeah,
They
well,
did
in
it
both,
to get
in
loans.
both cases, the error of their way was that, for instance, with Schiff, he was what, in Massachusetts or Connecticut or whatever?
Yeah.
And he ran for the Senate seat in California.
California, right.
So what he failed to do was to do whatever he had to tie up the property that he still had that he left to go live in California. So he was literally doing some shady dealings as far as taxes and all that. And that's the same thing with
I think Letitia James her house was in Maryland.
yeah, but it was the same thing. They were trying to, and she even presented her father as her husband on the mortgage
I heard
documents.
that.
So once again, they're both caught dead to rights. So
Roast them.
it's just a matter of time
Roast 'em.
before they will feel. And these are not unserious crimes. I mean, they could be
Go to jail for a little
a
while.
long time. So we'll have to wait and see.
Roast them.
Yeah.
All right. A or B? Or who goes first? What do you want to do?
What are you looking at me? We're not on the same team.
What do you want to do?
I'll go first.
You'll go first, A or B?
I'll take.
We have the evil empress over here.
What's your
now.
numbers, Charlie?
I haven't told you yet.
I'll take A.
A?
I normally take B, but I'll take A.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. It may be gas, but I have a feeling.
If it's gas,
A.
move over just a little bit.
A, I got an 85. B, I got an 80.
All right. Not much difference.
No. And you're going first with
Yeah.
column B.
And this is when we start the timer, Jerry. I'm going to start swatting you.
Front P.
Front T,
P.
front porch.
Front porch. That's right.
I thought it would be pigeon.
No, they sitting on the front porch, smack the flies.
Porch S.
Porch what? Porch.
Yeah,
well,
I'll go
that
with
would be
Rachel.
good.
Porch swing.
Porch swing is right.
Thank you, Rachel.
Swing D. I know what yours. I know what Rick's thinking.
Yes. Well, it has to be long enough to swing it, Charlie.
Swing D.
Well, they're on my train of thought.
I hope you're not thinking of me, Jerry.
No,
He has that mental picture around in his mind.
no, but I keep thinking swing dog, swing dog. No,
Swing dog. Yeah.
swing down.
Swing down.
Nah.
Yeah, swing down, swing low, sweet cherry. Swing
Turn T.
Turn T. Rachel, what is it? Huh?
Table.
Turntable. Why not? She's a
That's
DJ.
it.
She's a DJ.
Turntable. That's it.
Or did they call her a DJS?
Table S.
Table S. Table S.
Table S. S. Yeah, table S. Table stand, she says. Table swing.
Swing is from the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give him the claw.
Porch swing. Jerry.
Ooh, but
Table
it's S.
and
It's S.
Yeah. Well, that's a good guess, Michelle, but we call it pickleball.
S. Table S.
5.
Table S.
All right, here we go.
What'd you guess?
5.
What was the word that you guessed, Rachel?
She don't. It wasn't right.
Oh, she's
4,
getting as bad as we are.
3. Table squid. Kevin Martin says. 2.
Table saw.
Yeah.
You want that? Table saw.
Sorry.
All right.
I did like table squid though. That was
Swing DA.
Swing DA. Swing DA. Swing.
yes, swing DA.
Not dumb.
So what is it?
But swing DA. Swing DA. She's not paying any attention. Swing DA.
This may be your Waterloo, Jerry.
I know.
What? Swing
Swing
dancing?
dancing? Yeah, swing dancing's a thing.
Yeah.
Swing. Yeah, let's go with that.
You
Why
swing
not?
both ways, Jerry.
Why not? No, I don't.
You're not looking them up, are you? Swing dance is
Oh.
right. Dance C. Is
Dance club?
that what you got?
Yeah, let's go with it.
All right.
Could have been dance cistern. You know,
Yes.
Table SP.
Table SP.
Yeah. Table SP.
It seems like our responses are faster. I don't know if part of that
Table SP.
table SP. Hey, I'm giving our audience all the time in the world to play along, so you got to start playing along.
They're giving Jerry some help, it looks like. Table SP. Five, four, three, it's easy. Two,
Huh?
table spread.
All right.
All right.
Sorry, Rachel.
Dance.
Yeah, now you give it to me, Michelle. Thanks.
Dance CL.
Class.
Dance class.
Yep.
You're welcome, Jerry.
Class.
Michelle had it on there.
Class R.
Classroom.
Classroom is right. Room M.
Tablespoon is one word, says Kevin Martin.
It can be one word.
Room M.
Room M.
Now, how many tablespoons does a teaspoon make?
Room M. Room.
Actually, it'd be how many teaspoons is a tablespoon?
Well, it will work either way, wouldn't it?
Tablespoons are big, teaspoons are little.
Yes.
Room M.
I know. Room M. Room.
5, 4.
Roommate.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Roommate.
Oh, that surprises me because I thought that would have been
Yeah,
a
I
good
thought it
answer.
was-
Table SPO.
Yeah, tablespoon.
Tablespoon. There you go.
Kevin,
Two teaspoons.
Kevin disputes that, but we'll go with it.
Spoon F.
Spoon F.
Yep. Spoon F.
What is the 3, Michelle? Roommate. So what's mine? Spoon what?
Spoon F. Jerry knows it already. Spoon
Is that what
F.
that evil laugh was about?
No, it's just. I was trying.
What's Kevin Martin with the .33333?
Oh, yeah.
Spoon
Oh,
feed.
that's-
I'll take that, Michelle.
Spoon feed. Now he held off long enough. Feed.
It takes 3 teaspoons to make 1
Yeah.
tablespoon.
Yeah, that's what.
There you go. Feed B.
Feed B?
Feed B.
Feed B. Well, that's true. Jerry's, what do you think, Jerry? Feed bag?
Oh, I'd go with it.
Okay, well, Jerry will go with it, so we'll go with it, Rachel. Feed bag.
That's why I go with it.
Room MO.
Montana. Room Montana.
No, I don't think so.
No?
Room M-O.
Oh.
Room M-O.
You guys got it set at 50 in here today?
Oh,
I
quit
turned it-
complaining,
I turned it up to
Charlie.
70. Room M-O.
Yeah.
Room mouse.
It's,
no,
you know,
room-
quit taking all that
Room
watering
MO.
down your blood medicine. You'll feel
MO.
warm. You'll feel warm again.
It's just
Oh,
word-
see,
You might have a
Michelle's
heart attack.
Michelle's trying to help
Did you have trouble with this word, or did you get it right off?
I had a little trouble with this one. Room MO. And what Rick said wasn't that far off.
I only said I ain't trying not paying
They
attention.
sound like they're going to be down here with us as they crash through 2 floors of Murphy Theater.
Room movie. Room M. Did I give you the second letter already?
No, you're not going to give him one.
Yeah, it's second letter. What second letter was M?
Michelle says room
yeah.
movie.
Room movie.
Very common terminology, room
Room
movie.
movie?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, Rachel says it.
Very
Michelle
common.
says I've never heard of it.
Go with
I'll
it.
go with it. Room
Go
movie.
with room movie.
Okay.
But now what am I on?
Feed BA.
Like, as in bag, feed bag.
Yeah, but you said that first time.
And it was room.
We've been trying to figure out what you're on for a long time.
Room mother. I don't even know what I'm on.
You're on feed. Feed BA. And if you look closely, you might get some help.
I know, but it's not coming up on my feed.
It should be.
There's no feed. It just says feed.
Look at Jerry's in.
Jerry's what?
That's what you.
It says feed. Is what?
Feedback. Let's try feedback.
Feedback is right.
Thank you, Jerry. Even though that was,
That was
Michelle.
Rachel.
Oh, was that Rachel? Did you put that on there, Rachel?
No, Michelle put it on there, but Rachel said it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, back B.
Back break.
B.
B.
All right. Room MON.
Monday. Room Monday.
Wow, MON.
Just follows Tuesday. Room Monday.
Room
Actually comes before.
monitor. Room.
Who's counting? Room monitor. That would be good too.
No, I don't think so.
You don't like room monitor? Room monolith.
Room money. No.
Room money. Room money's good too. Jerry, you're coming up with a lot of good ones. Just shoot one at Charlie. Room monitor. There's always room monitor. Room monitor is probably the best answer.
You get the baby monitor, room monitor.
Well, I mean, there's room monitors like in when you're serving detention.
They're hall monitors.
Didn't you ever? No, hall monitors are in the hall.
Monitor.
Room monitor is in.
Are you going to go with
Yeah,
monitor?
I'm going to go with it.
Michelle Tivo says monitor. And somebody's trying to help Rick out there, it looks like.
Is that right? Is that right?
Backbone.
Room monitor is right.
Oh, Jesus. After all that, it was
You're
right to
welcome,
start with.
Jerry. You're welcome.
When he said it first, monitor S.
Submarine.
Monitor F.
S.
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 You have a hard time
I
deciphering
did.
S and F.
Man.
Monitor S.
It's the hairs inside his ear. They don't direct it well. Start the clock.
Monitor snake, monitor
Snake. That's good too.
monitor lizard.
Lizard
Yes.
just starts with an
That's-
L.
Yeah, I know, but it's a monitor lizard, not a monitor.
Well, monitor
Monitors.
lizard is a nice lizard.
Monitor.
If you like lizards.
S.
You like lizards, Jerry?
No, not
Oh.
really.
Is
don't
this
care for snakes
distracting you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Monitor
S.
sleep, Rachel says.
No, that would be sleep monitor. Room monitor, says Kevin, but that's not it, Kevin. Monitor speaker. Monitor screen. And what is Kevin Martin with these countdowns?
Oh, he's doing a countdown.
Sorry, Jerry, you're out of time.
That was a fast countdown. Boom, boom,
That
boom.
was fast. And you see how fast it came on the screen?
Monitor stand, Rachel says. 5.
Kevin Martin says,
I'm going
next.
to go with monitor screen.
Screen?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, what am I working on?
Well, then you had the right answer up there.
Okay.
Back, B-O.
Yes, backbone.
Bone, okay. Bone, C.
It wasn't backboner, was it?
No, it wasn't backboner, no. Bone, C.
What are you looking at?
Huh?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking back here to see.
Okay, what's the next one, Jerry?
Bone, C.
Bone C.
This one took me a minute.
Cyst. Spur. Bone chill.
Any of those you want to make your right answer.
Come on, I'm waiting for my help from the
Bone, C.
Bone C.
Bone cancer.
Well, why would they put cancer? That would be such a downer. Debbie Downer. All right, let's go with bone cancer. See, I
That's
didn't
what
think
Michelle had,
I
too.
didn't think that they would put that.
All right, for the win. Did you go first?
Yes.
You did get for, oh, so you'll get a chance then. So it's not for the win, it's for the completion.
Bone collector. Now that would be better, Michelle.
There was a movie. Wasn't that a movie?
Yes, there was.
Wait till you get your second letter. Monitor SP.
What is with Kevin Martin? Bone conduction headphones.
Monitor speaker.
Monitor speaker. Ding, 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 ding. All right, so here we go. You got a tie.
This is for the win.
No, you get to tie. You got to get through two more.
Oh, two more?
Bone CH.
Bone church.
Bone CH.
Bone church would be a good answer for you.
Bone chow.
Bone CH.
Bone chow.
Bone chow, yeah.
Yeah, is
Sorry,
that
I'm a nurse.
Purina Bone Chow? Oh, yeah, that's why she's saying bone cancer. Bone CH. What? Bone chilling. Well,
Bone chimney.
bone chilling is better than bone
I
chimney.
can give a hint. You want me to give him a hint?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. It's not his show. Well, at least not yet.
A friend of ours is there right now.
Is there where?
Oh, I know.
That's a good hint, wasn't it?
That's a good
And that's
hint.
not giving it away.
5.
Who's our friend?
Give him a countdown,
Give
Kevin.
me who the friend
Give him
is.
a countdown, Kevin.
Bone China. Oh, in China. Yeah, Bone China.
Bone
I'll take
China.
it.
There you go.
Thanks, Michelle.
All right, so this is the tie. China C.
China Sea.
China Club. It's big.
China Closet. Sorry, Jerry.
Jerry's loving
Bone
it.
chart.
sure you were right.
What's with bone chart, Martin? Bone charts? Give me a break.
China cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Type.
China cabinet.
What's the type OS dishes?
Type of dishes, she meant to say.
Oh,
Bone
okay.
China.
Mm-hmm.
Bone China.
That's good China there.
All right.
Yeah, it's bone. It's bone China.
Oh, Jerry, you won fair and square. You didn't cheat hardly at all.
Not very much.
And he even helped you with one. He gave you one.
Yeah, well, I gave him one too.
Oh, did you guys give each other one?
Yeah,
I think so.
we were real sweethearts.
Ah, okay.
Which
We have mutual interests, don't we, Jerry?
Bone China was hard.
China City. China Cabinet.
Cabinet. Yep. Yep. It was
China cabinet was the
cabinet's
answer.
what it was.
Yeah, Vicky
Yep.
Kendall was correct. Correctamundo.
All right.
All
What do
right,
you want
so
to take another
let's
break?
take a break. I'll go over to
9:33.
the table. We'll take a break.
And we'll figure out what we're going to talk about next.
Oh, yeah, we've got so
Let's
much.
see.
Anybody want tic tac? You want tic tac?
I'm good.
Pushing these Tic Tacs.
Just because they're there in front of me.
They got like the COVID stuff.
A major shakeup in the pharmaceutical industry as Flintstone Vitamins taken to task for tasting nothing like Fred or Wilma.
And as for Pebbles, well, she's already a fruity breakfast cereal. Why dietitians and nutritionists coast to coast are warning us to yabba dabba don't when it comes to ingesting these chalky childhood chewables.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Looking out for your health and well-being is just a sample of the kind of made-up news you can expect on The Murphy Report.
Earning the reputation as the mistrusted name in news isn't something that we take lightly.
In fact, most wouldn't take it at all.
And our efforts reflect that, with a trophy case in our lobby filled wall to wall with empty shelves.
Let the other outlets vie for trophies and your respect.
We're simply too busy making it up to care for such accolades, with a new report posted every Monday on the Murphy Theater website and YouTube channel.
The Murphy Report, with veteran news anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. He's the Howard Sprague of his community, a leader of several groups, living with his parents and dating one of the most eligible professional women in town.
but he's in no hurry to settle down and put that ring on her finger. The wait is maddening.
If they both weren't so darn adorable, could it be nerves?
Or just enjoying the bachelor life a wee bit too much.
America's Couple sits down for an in-depth interview to share how they keep their relationship so fresh while keeping such a safe distance from one another. On The Murphy Report.
I know I can't wait.
But evidently they both can. The Murphy Report, with veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
with a new report posted on our Murphy Theater website and YouTube channel every Monday morning.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. Labor analysts have done the math. If God used union workers to create the world, just how long would it take?
6 days and a day of rest? Hardly. Experts say we might still be under construction, but at least we'd be on more solid ground.
I'm Amanda Martin.
And I'm Steve Burnett.
Made-up stories just like these are what we're about on The Murphy Report, with a new report every Monday morning on the Murphy Theater website and our YouTube channel.
Plus all the real news about what's coming to the Murphy Theater.
Ohio's hometown theater in the heart of downtown Wilmington.
Hosted by veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone. It's news you might lose. But if you do, we'll find it, we'll pick it up, we'll roll it up, and we'll stick it back in your front screen door.
That sounds more like a newspaper, Steve.
This isn't a newspaper?
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us. He's the Howard Sprague of his community, a leader of several groups, living with his parents and dating one of the most eligible professional women in town.
but he's in no hurry to settle down and put that ring on her finger. The wait is maddening.
If they both weren't so darn adorable, could it be nerves?
Or just enjoying the bachelor life a wee bit too much.
America's Couple sits down for an in-depth interview to share how they keep their relationship so fresh while keeping such a safe distance from one another. On the Murphy Report.
I know I can't wait.
But evidently they both can. The Murphy Report, with veteran anchors Vanessa Del Rey and Breck Stone.
With a new report posted on our Murphy Theater website and YouTube channel every Monday morning.
The Murphy Report.
Remember, if it's news to you,
It's news to us.
Lights are on. But we're not yet.
And
Now we're
it's,
back.
yeah, it's really summer has been festival time of year, but around here it's starting to become really starting to get into the festival season
Yeah.
because we got the one festival coming up in Hillsboro this Saturday, the Harvested Here Festival, 4:30 to 8:30.
When's the Festival of the Bells? They already had.
They've already had the festival, and I heard it was a flop this year.
Well, they moved
Leesburg
back out to the fairgrounds.
yeah, they moved out to the fairgrounds, and they
So that buggered everything
Nobody
up.
wants to go out to the fairgrounds. for
No.
that.
no, they want it to be
when's
uptown.
the,
Yeah,
corn
it should
festival?
be in town.
Yeah, Corn Festival is, I can tell you, it's going to be September 5th and 6th. And then the
Would-
weekend after that is the Farm to Bottle Festival.
Wouldn't you say that the Corn Festival is probably currently in Wilmington the biggest of the festivals?
Blanchester has a nice 4th of July festival, though, I will say that. They get a lot of people there for that. Sabina's going to have some kind of festival they're throwing together, but I think it's not until October.
I'm surprised there has never been any effort to redo, to revive the Banana Split Festival.
But was that the JC's? They just
I don't know, but that was a fairly big festival, and it started the
Well,
festival season.
I think, I may be speaking out of turn here, but I think Rock the Block, the money that went toward the Banana Split Festival now goes toward Rock the Block. Like
So, did we have Rock the Block when we had the Banana Split Festival?
maybe the last year or two, but it wasn't quite as big. See, now Rock the Block is more than just that weekend because you have all those other
And
bands.
it is downtown. Well, they had a
Yeah.
Battle of the Bands this
And then you
past
take a
weekend
weekend
here
and call it
on
Rock the
Sugar
Banana.
Tree.
Yeah, they I'm not sure why they still don't do it, but they don't. And I DJ'd the car. Well, it was weird. I really didn't DJ any car shows. We had a cruise in and we had a car show out there, but they always had music, so I didn't have to play. I just had to be the organizer. I had to be out there and
You mean at the Banana Split Festival?
register everybody
Yeah,
for the car
but you
show.
had a pretty big car show out there,
Yeah,
didn't you?
there's always 100, 130 cars.
Yeah,
it was-
that is, for all intents and purposes, a pretty big show.
That is around here. Now, when you get, one thing people don't understand, when you get around the big city, it's like, Kevin Martin said last week, there's like
300.
Yeah, 13 car shows in Columbus. Well, they can support that. They got that many people up there. But around here, if you get really, most car shows average probably between 35 to 60. But a good one's anything, I'd say 60 or over, 65 or
So
over.
of all the car shows that you typically do, probably the steadiest and the most effective is the one that you do out of Chubby's.
Well, it's every Tuesday, and it's not a car show, it's a cruise
The
in.
cruise in, yeah.
But probably the biggest car show we usually do, if it's all weather dependent, but if the weather's good, it'll be the Corn Festival here.
Yeah. And you, like you say, it's weather dependent, but the difference between a cruise in and a car show is that you give trophies, right?
A bunch of differences really. Cruise in, you come and go as you please. There's no entry fee. At Chubby's, they do give you free ice cream if you bring your old car.
Right.
Car shows, you pay an entry fee, you get judged. Usually you have door prizes. Some cruise-ins, though, will give away door prizes as well, but not usually. Cruise-in, you just come and hang out.
Well, they gave away a lot of stuff.
That cruise-in Saturday night, they gave a
yeah.
ton of stuff away.
Man, they had nice stuff.
Yeah, Van Dyke's, he always does a good job. They probably gave away 60, 75 hats. They gave away some big, buckets from the different auto zones and places like that.
3-ton jack.
They gave away a lot of nice stuff. T-shirts, yeah, she has well, you did have a T-shirt on yesterday, I guess.
Yeah, she has nothing on now.
Yeah.
She's just naked.
Yep, just naked.
Naked as a jaybird.
Anyhow, they,
I'm
that's
not
the big
looking,
difference.
Rachel, just in case they're telling the truth.
Well, it was hard.
I'm
It was
trying to
hard
show
when she kept
respect.
giving me hints for the game. I kept
Is it
looking over
Halloween
there, and it was
season
distracting.
already?
Oh, that was
Joe Davis, according to the stores, it's been Halloween
For a
season
month.
for a
Yeah.
month
At least
already.
a month, yeah.
the haunts.
Why are you
In
asking?
the next month, or
The haunts
in
will
next
start
month.
the end of September,
Yeah.
beginning of October. And I think we're going to do something kind of cool with that this year. It's not set in stone yet,
That's
but
Joe's got his nickname on there.
Scary Joe Davis.
Scary Davis.
Scary Davis, yeah.
Joe Davis, we have to get busy. This is the week that we've got to get out there and get some people signed up for Campus Nation. And you got a call today, Joe, so don't forget, call the Blue Lion AD, and let's see if we are going to do those 5 games.
Have you?
I was going somewhere and it just went completely out of
Sorry
my
about
head.
that.
No, you're okay. Go
It was
ahead.
me.
No, it's Jerry starting out with Scary Joe Davis.
Joe,
You three look scary. Well,
that's probably right.
thank you. We ought to, if we ever do this anywhere else and we don't want to call it Wake Up Wilmington,
September the 19th.
we all call this the Salt and Pepper Club.
Salt and pepper?
Well, look at the monitor. Look at all her hair. The only thing that's different is my eyebrows are still brown and you guys are still salt. You guys have salt and pepper.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, the Salt and Pepper Club, that'd be a good name.
Joe Davis. Yes, Joe,
Halloween haunts are coming. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But no haunt out here in Wilmington this year. They're giving it a year off.
What's Waynesville? Well, you got Circleville. You got the pumpkin show coming up.
Yeah, pumpkin show
What's
coming
Waynesville?
up.
Is it all right?
Sauerkraut Festival.
Unfortunately, the bad thing about
No, it's coming up.
not doing it a year is that in some instances where you take off a year like that, you kill the next year, the year after. You may even kill the business. That's the bad thing.
Haunted Hollow won't be. Yeah, but they've had a pretty good reputation. So
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
see.
they're nationally recognized.
Yep, we'll see. Man, where was I going a minute ago?
Fall
with these
Festival Leaves
fest-
down in Bainbridge.
Fall Festival of Thieves. That's what I call it. Yeah.
Louisiana's we got our Oktoberfest coming up.
Yep, where you can drink beer. Now you guys have to get a special permit for that beer, right? How hard is that to get?
It's not. It's not.
It's not hard to get.
Well, you
Okay.
just apply to the Department of Liquor Control, Commerce Department, and they will give you a temporary beer permit.
I think they're going to try to do that at the little Sabina Festival. They're going to try to have beer there.
The main thing is that there's specifics as far as how you cordon it off, and you make sure that, you know, it's like anything else. They, you know, they want to know where it's actually being sold.
Said we are.
Rick says, we are supposed to sell this week. We. So he's making you.
Well, Joe
go
Davis,
too.
I'm suggesting that you and I will probably go out together, but there's something that I've got to do tomorrow, and I'm trying to remember what it is, but, you know, I'm old, I forget. I've got to do something tomorrow. I have an appointment to do something, and I don't remember what that is now. But
You got a doctor's appointment?
no.
Hair appointment?
No,
Colonoscopy?
no, I got my, no colonoscopy, I don't, but my hair, I had my hair cut Friday. I think it was Friday.
What's that?
It looks like it's been, hadn't been cut. Looks like it hadn't been cut for a while.
I just cut it Friday.
Huh. That's where we're heading after we're done here. We're getting our hair cut. And then we're heading out to eat at the Aging Up Center, folks. You ought to come out there and eat.
Oh, yeah, I'm
sometimes
just
at
going to
the-
rush right out there with all
60
those
and
old
over.
people.
Yeah,
There are old people out there.
they've got a car show
Scary.
October 4th.
We got someone coming in. See them in the background there?
Yep. They'll, hopefully that will go. They canceled it on the day they shouldn't have canceled it because it didn't rain at all that day. But they canceled it and then they changed it to October 4th. So we'll have the full crew at that one.
The full crew?
Yep. Jerry, Rachel. I may end up there late. We'll see. We'll see.
Is this a car show?
Yeah, October 4th.
So he's roped you into another one, Jeremy?
One more. Hey, he
You were
gets,
such a sucker.
he gets paid. He likes it.
Yeah.
Plus, I took him out to eat the other night.
I can't believe you forgot our date. Oh, Michelle, that's any time.
What date's that?
Well, whatever our date is, I guess.
Ah, there you go.
It must be tomorrow because I forgot it. There's something I got to do tomorrow, but I can't remember.
But he doesn't need to be going to the Aging Up Center. No.
Joe Davis cut his last. Joe, you don't even have any hair to cut. Gotta wait to see it come back.
Oh.
Yeah, Joe, you're gonna wait a long time. Long time.
Yeah. He's getting a little thin up there, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
You got to wear those hats.
Joe, we need to go back to Columbus and
Eat.
and eat and talk with the blonde that was up there.
He tried to get you to eat the other day. And
I
you
know,
wouldn't.
but we had things to do. I had to get back. I had to go grocery shopping.
Oh.
You know, there's stuff to do. Wash my hair,
Thing
whatever.
to seeing people to do. I mean, things to
Cut
do.
my hair. Yeah.
All right, exactly. A couple other things coming up here in the near future. Next Friday, the 22nd, I think I've got the right date here, is the Wilmington Food Truck Rally.
Where is it?
It'll be out Dove Church.
Okay.
It's back out to Dove Church this month.
They move it around.
Well, the only reason they moved it last month was try to help out the
High school?
high school football team, but that went.
Yeah, that did not work.
The 23rd is a referral network, 10 to 3. They're a little mini putt-putt golf outing and
it's free.
free ice cream.
And it's free.
Mr. Twisty.
And also the 23rd, we have the card show out here.
Joe says, I will.
In other words, he doesn't think you help sell your ads very well.
I put him in charge, you know. Joe, you get, well, you know, I am the voice of Campus Nation. So, Joe, you can be the salesman of Campus Nation.
So there you go. So that's coming up. Other things coming up September, Corn Festival, second weekend. Now, September 11th, they're having a big deal up here at Murphy Theater.
And what are they doing?
Well, they're having like a Patriots Day thing. I'm going to be DJing from 3 to 7 out front, playing your favorite patriotic tunes. And then
Are you going to yell at the photographer?
Yes, if they
Okay.
sat in my chair, yes.
Mark is watching.
I can't believe they're so thin-skinned anyhow. Anyhow, 3 to 7.
And you aren't?
I'm not. When people steal my stuff, like I said.
What'd they steal?
My chair. I'm sitting there.
Chair.
I have my drink right there. I mean, I'm supposed to say no.
Well, you need to put, like,
Get
you
away.
get one of those chairs.
I'm just gonna bring
Rachel,
my own
you
chair,
get Charlie
and
a
I'm gonna
chair
set
that
it
has
right
his
out
name
front.
on the back.
Yes,
yeah.
have it
There we go.
And right, and he can, that way no one will sit in his chair.
That's not a bad idea.
What would we put on the chair? What would it say?
What would we put? Chaz. Chaz is. There we
Okay,
go.
all right.
Chaz is. There you go. Oh, there. See, she knows.
I thought that was your chair, Rachel.
But yeah, the 11th we'll have a
Put a caution, crab.
big thing going on at the
Crabs.
Murphy Theater
That'll
here as
keep 'em
well.
out.
Yeah.
They got a band coming in and stuff going on. Farm to Bottle Festival
He's
is going to be the
ignoring me
12th and 13th. I'm just trying to give people what's coming up. That's all. Did you say something or somebody farted?
I said just put a sign on there, caution, crabs. No one said in it.
That's true. That's
Yeah, or
true.
bed bugs or something like that.
Yeah,
No one had said
exactly.
it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, and plus it still shows Meatloaf's coming to the Murphy Theater August 30th.
Don't.
Murphy's still got the Friday night movie.
Yeah, the Friday movie this week is what, A Beautiful Mind
Beautiful
or
Mind.
something like that?
Yeah, I read about that. And
It's
I
a
didn't
shame to waste a
realize
beautiful
it
mind,
was a
isn't it?
Story about,
951.
I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he was
Is that Russell Crowe?
code breaker.
What is, yes, what is that flying around your,
No,
is that a
no.
bat?
Sweat
Is that a bat?
bee?
Is that a bat?
Oh, there it is over here now.
No, there's two of them.
Yep.
You both have.
I don't know what they
You
are.
and Charlie
Those
each
are
have one.
fruit flies.
Anyway,
They're fruity.
they're-
They're
they're- they're-
fruity delicious.
That's what they look like, yeah. They're little.
yeah, I was reading to see
Where are
if
these things
it was
coming
something
from?
I thought I wanted to come and see, but
This day in history. Let's do it before we get out of here
Oh.
today.
Yeah.
I gotta find
Everybody's
it.
got to get their history lesson today.
Yes, let's have this day in history. Sean Bennett, bye, good morning. Okay, Sean.
Bye, good morning.
Rachel, get me the dimensions of the area on that chair that needs his name in it.
John Bennett,
I'll
they're
make
giving
it.
you a run for your money here in Wilmington. You see what's opening over there in
Yeah.
Southridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opening a new Amazon type store, look like.
Oh no,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
And see, I had heard that Sugar Tree Ministries might have bought the building and we're going to move in there. That's obviously not true. And so it's going to be some type
Well,
of
that's what JJ said. JJ thought that.
yeah, there was going to be some. It's bargain bin. This company that is coming into Wilmington there in the plaza there has two other locations. They have one in Kettering and one in Xenia, and so now I guess they're going to conquer the big city of Wilmington. So Sean, you're going to have to get your prices in line here so you can compete. But I'm sure you will.
are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
This day in history, August the 11th. In 1896, Harvey Hubble received a patent for the electric light bulb socket with a pull chain.
With a pull chain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, click.
In 1909, the American ship Arapahoe became the first to ever use the SOS distress signal off the coast of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina.
So what did it sound like?
It
Dot,
dot,
dash,
dot,
dash.
dash, dot, dot, dot.
Yeah.
But it had been used before because it was used, but it was in waters outside the U.S. waters. But,
So this was the first time in waters in the U.S. So like within 3 miles.
it was just off the coast of Cape Hatteras
Okay.
and
Is that South Carolina?
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
And it had the ship had a propeller shaft problem, and that's why it was.
Sending out an SOS.
Mhm.
Okay.
In 1924, newsreel pictures were taken of the U.S. presidential candidates for the first time. Do you remember?
When?
Do you remember who? 1924. Do you remember who ran?
Roosevelt?
Did you vote?
Roosevelt.
Did you vote in 24?
No, I waited till Nixon ran.
You know, I watched the biography on Nixon last night. Oh my God. I didn't realize how bad he was.
Yeah.
Wow. No, that would be Coolidge and Davis.
Calvin.
Yeah.
Calvin won. Davis, as usual, lost.
And,
Oh.
You're a
and, as,
loser, Davis.
and as Kevin had on there earlier that in 1934, Alcatraz and San Francisco Bay received federal prisoners for the first time. In 1951, the first Major League Baseball game to be televised in color was broadcast. The Brooklyn Dodgers defeated the Boston Braves 8-1.
I like those details.
And, well, it was televised by WCBS TV in New York City, and it was Ebert's Field.
Yeah.
In 1965, U.S. conducted a second launch of the Surveyor SD-2 for landing on the moon's surface for tests.
What kind of tests?
Soil and
Rocks.
they were, yeah.
I heard over the weekend. I heard a gentleman that was on a podcast that was talking about the fact that we are now behind the Chinese in the race to go back to the moon. They said that the Chinese are more likely going to beat us to actually
Put their nuclear reactor up.
exactly. So anyway, now it's it's the big, and they said that we were positioned better for Mars than we were for the moon.
That sounds crazy.
It does, because Mars is obviously a little bit further away and would involve. I don't know that there'd be any more of a challenge other than the fact that it's farther away, because it takes a much longer period of time to get to Mars. Even in the fastest pace, I think it's 8 months or something like that. It's not like you. And the moon, obviously you can get there in 3 days, especially if you take an Uber.
Do you know why that was the second launch of the Surveyor?
Because the first one exploded.
The first one blew up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was there. I saw it.
In 1975, the U.S. vetoed the proposed admission of North and South Vietnam to the United Nations. The Security Council had already refused to consider South Korea's application. In 1984, Carl Lewis won his 4th gold medal in the 1984 Summer Olympics. He medaled in the 100 meter, the 200 meter, the long jump, and the 4x100 relay.
Good news. Good to know. That's something.
Wasn't he from Dayton?
That's something you can. He had a connection with Ohio.
That's what I thought.
That's something you could talk. Like you're in a bar, you could throw that out to impress the women.
Well, the 100 meter, it was in 9.99 seconds.
9.99.
And the 200 meter.
So what's the record for 100 meter now? It's lower than that.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're almost going to break 8. I think 8 seconds.
28 feet and a quarter inch.
That's for a piece.
In a long jump.
Yeah.
Daggone.
Almost 10 yards.
I like this one. I had never heard this one before.
What's that?
In 1984, U.S. President Ronald Reagan was preparing for his weekly radio broadcast when, during the testing of the microphones, imagine that, the president said of the Soviet Union, "My fellow Americans, I am pleased to tell you that I just signed legislation that would outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes." I've never heard that before.
No, I haven't.
Good morning, Sean.
I went back and found it, and it played it out there.
Who is that out there? Is that the barbecue wagon there?
Yeah, the Smoking Johnsons. They're heading out to Dove Church today.
For the big powwow.
In 1984, Cincinnati Reds honored Major League All-Star and Hall of Fame catcher Johnny Bench, retiring his uniform number 5.
Yep.
In 1992, in Bloomington, Minnesota, the Mall of America opened. It was the largest
it's still
shopping
open,
mall.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Largest shopping mall in the United States.
I don't think it is now, but it was at the time.
It covers 5.6 million square feet.
Wow. So how many acres would that be,
I
Kevin
have
Martin?
no idea. Kevin's not on there.
Kevin's not on there. Right?
Kevin had to go.
Oh, he got out while the getting was good, huh?
Yeah. 1994, U.S. federal jury awarded $286.8 million to about 10,000 commercial fishermen for their losses as a result of the 1989 Exxon Valdez oil spill.
Yeah, Edwin Moses was from Dayton. Yes,
Yeah,
Joe.
well, I knew that. I
They
think
named it-
Carl
they-
Lewis
they-
was from
they-
Ohio or something.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's just not that up on sports.
And oh. In 1995, the U.S. nuclear tests were banned by President Clinton.
All right.
Well,
And,
but I think those were above ground nuclear tests. They still were doing nuclear tests underground.
And in 2002, U.S. Airways announced it had filed for bankruptcy.
All right, well, I got a closing thought for you guys today. This is from Jim Neighbors, who was born on this date. It's always good to be home. That's one of his closing thoughts. Another one thing I've learned, when you find a best friend in this life, you better hang on to them. Jim Neighbors. Guys, thanks for joining us today. Share the show before you go.
Hi, Sean.
And Sean Poole is on. Sean, anytime you want to come back on, you're more than welcome. We will be here tomorrow. We're supposed to have Dan Gray here from a couple of these festivals that are coming up. And we hope you'll join us.
Kevin Martin's back on.
See, I told you, Kevin Martin, look. And he says when you convert it to acres, it's 114.784206 acres.
So,
Good job,
now
Kevin
to
Martin.
put that in perspective, Naylor's Furniture out here is 1 acre covered under roof.
Yeah, that building's 1 acre. Yeah.
1 acre covered, so it'd be 114 Naylor Furniture.
Yeah, which would probably mean that it would extend right here into the Murphy Theater.
Probably would. It'd be close.
All right.
Everybody have a great day.
See y'all.